Whoa. So we're live right now. Cool. I'm wearing my yellow shirt. This used to be cool in the 90s, but I probably won't talk about the 90s too much, although that's not a bad thing to talk about. Why is it my background blurry? Look at the light on. Oh, okay, this is cool. I think it looks cooler this way. It looks okay. I'll put the light on for a second. Let's see how that works. Whew, man, it's late right now. But anyway, so yeah, anyone out there in internet land who's watching me? And so basically, I'm just going to talk about fashion. That's another thing. Yeah, fashion, music, movies, fashion. Basically, I guess like the entertainment industry and fashion. And I guess that's the arts as well. You could talk about that. I guess that's more sophisticated, I can't even talk right now. Oh, God. Sophisticated. Oh my gosh. Sophisticated. I'm really tired right now, but that's okay. Um, I feel like I'm awake too at the same time. Like I can't sleep for some reason, but it's nothing to panic about, actually. It's like, it's okay. It happens sometimes. So what I wanted to say was that, like, yeah, I'm going to watch this movie. I actually watch some good movies, some good, like, um I guess you can say like Christian movies, if you want to say it that way. There's some really good ones. I saw like Homestead is that one. That's like an actual series, actually. And I saw that instead of watching like other Hollywood movies. I don't want to diss any of these Hollywood movies. I'll try to keep it like upbeat. But yeah, there was another movie I wanted to see, but I knew it was not going to be. It wasn't gonna, anyway. This one was better. Homestead was going to be better. Um, Homestead was good. Then I saw Carl Acutis, Highway to Reality. That's he's going to be a saint soon, and so that was really good movie. That was a really good movie. It's a documentary. And then there were some other ones like I want to see. I want to see Sound of Freedom by Angel Studios and Sister Cabri. She's also a saint. Yeah, that one. I want to see that one too. I'm gonna see. What was the other one? There was another movie I saw. I can't wait. I can't forgetting right now. But yeah, yeah, definitely. And then this new one about Maximilian. That's going to be a good one too. 2000. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. It's about Saint Maximilian. He was in the concentration camps, and I guess it's like a live adaptation, right? It's not like a documentary. I think it's like a story, and I'm really interested about that. So they've been making good movies. I think that's some of that is Angel Studios, and then other ones are like a little, I think, independent films. So they're like really good. They're really good films. Like, this is not like other cheap like Christian movies, I guess you want to say, that lack of a better word. It's like those movies sucked. These movies are getting better in a way. They're getting better in a way because of like the technology and the advancement. It feels like people know how to edit movies, know how to use special effects. It's like the accumulation of all this like knowledge, and like people know how to make a movie. And it seems like everyone's pretty knowledgeable now. And it shouldn't be hard to make a good movie. I mean, they're still making bad movies, of course, but they shouldn't really. I mean, this is like really, I mean, the cameras are great. Feels like everyone has a lot of knowledge. They're pretty smart people growing up with computers now. editing and camera work is like it's a win-win situation. It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be a win-win situation. Totally. And yeah, I think those are yeah. And then 2025 is a good year. That's my feeling. It's just my feeling. It's like 2025 is a really good year. It's really good. I mean, they got a lot of good movies out. I haven't seen all of them. Like Sinners is a good movie. Something Nights, Alpha Nights, or something. The one that was like by Barry Levinson with Robert De Niro. He plays like a gangster, but like twins or something. What else did I miss? I missed a lot. The Wolfman movie. Weapons is coming out. That's good. That's gonna be good. What else is there? There's a couple other movies I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, the one with the Rock. I don't know if that came out yet. Fantastic Four. This is like really good stuff. This is a really good year. That's my feeling for movies. This is like a really good year to do stuff for entertainment. It's like really good. I know Hollywood is going through its craziness, and it's gonna hopefully it's gonna fix. I'm very optimistic. Like everything's gonna be fixed, but they're really making good movies, and there's some good TV shows out there. What is it? Bupkis. I don't know if there's anyone. Oh, the Alien movie. The Alien that just debuted today or last night on Hulu, and I really want to watch that. I really want to watch that. That's gonna be good. Some of the stuff was from last year. I don't know if there's anything right now. But anyway, 2025 is just a good year, and it reminded. I don't know if I should. Basically, not to dwell on the past and stuff. I don't know if that's very interesting to a lot of people, but the past 1994 was a good year. 1997 was a good year. 2005 always stands out in a way. 2000, because I'm already middle aged now, so I know all these years and shit. I know all these years and stuff. But what happened is that yeah, like 2014 was like a switch over. Something in Hollywood changed a little bit, and like a movie like Good Kill came out. I think that's Good Kill came out with I forgot the guy he directed. Anyway, he worked with Ethan Hawke. It was about drones and stuff, and something changed in movies. I don't know what it is. It's just Hollywood and independent movies are kind of like merging now. It's like I can't tell the difference. It's like you can't tell the difference between a film camera and a really good HD camera. Now I can't tell the difference between like a Hollywood movie and an independent movie because most of these movies now are not coming out from like MGM Studio. They're like a collaboration. They've been doing that for a long time now. It's like when you went to go see a movie like in the past, it changed. It used to be like one production company. Now it's like three or four, and they're like major production companies. So who knows what's going on in Hollywood? It's just like a little bit of a mess. It's more like in Europe. In Europe, they're doing that. If you ever look at the credits for, if you ever look for the credits of a movie in like Europe, it would have like three different things, four or five different things going on. I mean, the credits is huge. I'm trying to think of something else. What else has been going on? I had to watch this bad movie. I'm like really on a roll watching good movies, but at the same time, I'm watching bad movies as well. Like really, I had to watch a bad movie. I'm sorry, I didn't I mean to use the plural, but I mean I'm trying to watch good movies all the time. But sometimes like today I watched a bad movie, and I can tell why it's bad. It's just like it's not a good movie, and it's kind of important too. So in a way, it's like you want to watch a movie that like brings your spirits up. You know what I mean? It's like a good movie. It makes you feel good. All these other movies, excuse me, all these other movies, they kind of like, it's just like bringing yourself down. I was having a discussion today. I was talking about like how when, you know, it's sad that like adults don't like share good music with people, like with the younger people, right? So for instance, um it would be great if older people would help out the younger people, especially like parents. They'll teach them how to dress and what music to listen to. At the very least, like give them at least one album or one piece of advice when it comes to fashion or a movie. But like they're terrible. You're making the kids watch like bad movies and bad music, and you're not letting them like kind of snap out of it because there's some good music out there. And now I'm gonna be funny by saying like Will Smith's album is really good. That was a good album to buy. And there's some other albums this year that came out. Like Gen Z for me starts at 2023. I think millennials kind of died out on that 2022. So for the last, I guess it's going on 3 years now, right? It's been like 2 full years. And Gen Z has come out with some pretty interesting singles. Like right now, I'm listening to Machine Gun Kelly is good. Um, the Will Smith album was good. I know that's a big surprise, but it's a really good album. It's a really fun album. And the singles, I can't remember all the singles names because like Pink, Black Pink, I think that's the name of it. I know I'm sounding old right now. We're like Black Pink. It's like I know the kids are like Black Pink. They're from like K-pop, Korean pop bands, I think, or is that Japanese? I can't remember. I think it's K-pop. Those are good. They wrote some good songs. And Lisa with Ray and Doja Cat, I think it's called Born Again. That's a good song. I think I talked about that in my last live stream, but yeah, Abracadabra by Lady Gaga, Machine Gun Kelly, Cliche, and Miss Sunshine, stuff like that. And they got some dance stuff that's really good too. And I'm always like worried now is like the reason I like it's because it's the 90s or something. But it's good music. It's really good music. You know, even Maya from the 90s, she made a comeback. She's on my list. Then there's Youngblood. I have to learn about these people. Some of them just like European dance in there. What else? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's what music. Music has been good. Has been doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's like some of the stuff I feel like when I read the comments is like a throwback to the 90s. I'm like, oh shoot. But anyway, yeah, it's some good music, good pop music, good dance music, good really dance. Upbeat stuff is going on right now, and I like that a lot. I really like. I think this is the year for Gen Z, I guess, right? It's like I guess that's a part of the year. It's not like you get older and they're just canceled out, right? But for the young people, the Gen Z, they're having this is their year. I think. I think. And as far as like yeah, movies, yeah, I'm gonna watch that movie, the Maximilian movie. That's good. Going to the theaters is a weird experience. It's like very sanitized now. They got rid of. It makes me wonder when they got rid of celluloid. You know what I mean? And by the way, the whole thing with celluloid film is such a big secret. You know what I mean? When you went to the movie theaters and stuff, it's like locked doors and stuff. You know, it's like top secret. And you would see the security guard come in with the film reels. They don't do that anymore. Everything is like from the internet, like a private server or something. And so they're sending all this like signals, and you're thinking to yourself, it's like, you know what? It wouldn't be hard for them to show like a movie, like from the 80s or the 60s, right? You could just like zoom it on the internet, and you can have one night where they replay like um Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, with like Robert Redford and Paul Newman. They don't have to make it a big spectacular thing. It's just like they can make it every Wednesday they show an old film and it's half off or something, and it's like during like the daytime, they could do that. There's nothing really stopping them from doing something or doing a double feature, like something from the past. It's like all this technology and all this knowledge is like we could do stuff like that, but they're not doing it. Because every time they release a movie like Top Gun, which is my favorite movie, by the way, Top Gun or like The Godfather, any big movies like that, they make a big spectacle about it. Like, and you have to catch it like at a certain moment. I don't know when you catch it. I guess maybe when like the ads are coming in the movie theater, they're like, hey, come Wednesday night, one night only, they're gonna do Top Gun, and you're just thinking to yourself, it's like, who cares? Just show the movie, because the movie experience is almost like for moviegoers. You know what I mean? People who go to the movies, trying to get people who don't go to the movies to come to the movies. Uh, yeah, it's like an institution already. It's like, why are you trying to do that? I know someone else had to complain about this. Some comedian, he was talking about going to the theater and how the experience is very strange now. And I said, yeah, it is very strange. It's like they're giving you everything except a good movie. They're making up for the fact that there's no good movie, so they're giving you all this like stuff, like with the chair and special events and whatnot. But yeah, that's for music. Fashion. That's pretty much for the entertainment industry. With fashion, I don't really know what's going on in fashion, to be honest. Fashion is mostly women. It's like $1 billion industry. I don't know how many, but let's just say it's at least a $1 billion industry, maybe two. And so like women are most of they're buying all the things, and there's like a small for fashion. I learned that back in like 2013. So I don't know if things have changed, but it's always going to be pretty much women. And that's what you see in the fashion show. You see all these like, gorgeous women walking down the runway, or at least you think they're gorgeous, right? And I'm thinking to myself, it's like, I kind of tuned out, because for the last 20 years or so, fashion was absolutely terrible. There was only a couple fashion videos were kind of cool, like finding on the internet, like photographers, like I forgot his name, Nick Knight. He did this one with Ali Michael, which was he did this one with his model, which was pretty good. It's almost like a short film. And so then they have, so they had that stuff. They pretty much should have focused on that than runway shows, because all the fashion sucked. I mean, it absolutely sucked. I mean, you're basically, if you're just watching videos on fashion, like something from a magazine or something, or from a photographer, you're basically counting on a stylist to make it look cool, grabbing the best bits from each show. Because boy, oh boy, man, there was like, I saved, I think I, like, if I had to recommend watching a show, Jeremy Scott, I think he was from Machismo or something. I forgot. It's this Italian brand, Machino, something like that. Where it was like 20. I can't remember. I can't even make a guess. Oh man, I can't even make a guess. Maybe 2016 or something. Maybe I can't remember. But it's beyond 2010. It's like maybe it'd be beyond 2015 up. And he did Barbie. So they came out all dressed like Barbie with blonde hair and pink all over the place. It was just pink. And it was a really good show. It had some sort of like form or something. You know what I mean? It had some sort of idea. Everything else, my gosh, it was just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Fashion was just abysmal. They didn't know what they were doing. You know, and as far as the models, the first part of, like, I like to call it like the first part of that era, whatever you want to call it, the new century. It starts in 2020, 2002. And so it lasts for 20 years. So from 2002 to 2012, there was a lot of good models. Not a lot looking back, but there was some sort of thing going on. And so now on TikTok, they're kind of reliving that. They're calling it the supermodel era, or whatever that means. It doesn't even really matter. It's like we're so focused on like one distraction. We're not looking at the whole big picture. One of the things is that most of the women were not beautiful. People were screaming about that. I'm not the first one to say that, but people were screaming that. There was some vocal critics on the internet. And I don't know in real life, but in like in the internet, people were talking about that. And now I believe them because I can look back and I can see like, man, not all those girls were pretty. They were just models, and they had a big career. And it's like, I guess so. So what I guess I'm trying to say is like fashion for the last 20 years was terrible. And then the second half of that era, I like to call it the era millennials. So 2013 to 2022 or whatever that split, or 2012, whatever it is, that second half. Oh, I'm getting tired right now. That second half was pretty bad. It was really bad. I think you had like a couple of like pretty girls at that time period. And then it all faded away. This time started changing again around 2015. All those models are like moving on. That's what models do. They just move on. Some of them stuck around, but it was just like a new crop of models. And now I don't even understand what's going on. I really don't understand. I think Gen Z is like watching Kendall Jenner. I think they're watching her, and they're watching the Hadid sisters. I think they're watching them, which is like Paris Hilton from the beginning. Like it's like celebrity, total celebrity. Like they full on went celebrity now, Gen Z, and now they don't have room for like supermodels, pretty girls, nothing. It's just that's what I think because I can't. I haven't really looked into fashion, but I don't know if there's any real girl out there that's like really popular. So all I've been doing is like looking at the past, that era of millennials, those girls that came out. They had some pretty girls in there. If I had to give my top five, starting with number five, Emily Ratajkowski, she's still kind of famous, but I don't know how much famous. I don't really know how to gauge. I haven't really spent a lot of time looking them up and stuff and trying to gauge the situation because she did a Gucci ad or something. She did a Gucci ad, and so I'm like, do kids really care about her? I don't really know. Maybe they do. She's successful. She has a podcast, I guess. So you got Emily Ratajkowski at number five. Then you have Taylor Hill at number four. She stuck it out with like Victoria's Secret, and so you kind of see her around. But I don't know where she is on the internet. I really don't know. Like sometimes you find these compilation things where I don't know. They may be on another platform, or maybe Snapchat. I don't know what that is, but it seems like a lot of girls are on there, and famous people, especially models, they're on there. So I don't know where they're from. They're not on IG, I don't think. And then you have a number three. You have Isabelle Fontana. She's Brazilian. Um, I think the youngest is Taylor Hill on this list. She's really pretty. And what else about her? She's from Brazil. She's from Brazil. She's pretty. We're getting into the real prettiness now. Then at number two, we have Ali Michael. Ali Michael's American. She had some controversy. I don't know if anyone knows of her. She tried to do some acting, and you know, I don't know if anyone knows her like in pop culture. She just had this controversy regarding like one of the young actors from Stranger Things, a Netflix television show. But other than that, she's really pretty. She is like number two. She is really pretty. Really pretty. She's a really pretty girl. I don't know where she's from. I think she's Texan. Number one, we have Najana Noka. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. She's Ukrainian. And I remember her when she was like walking on the runways and stuff. I thought she was like, I don't know. I knew she was pretty, but I didn't know how much. She is very pretty. That's why she's number one on my list. Top five. That's my top five. Emily Ratajkowski, number five. Number four, Taylor Hill. Number three, Isabelle Fontana. And number two, we have Ali Michael. And then number one, we have Najana Noka. And she's very pretty. She's very pretty. Most of these girls are like, I don't want to say retired or semi-retired. I mean, they're kind of hanging around. They're like on the internet now. Excuse me. Taylor Hill is the only one who's like, I think she's like the youngest one. I think she's like 28 or 29. And she worked with Victoria's Secret. It's like that's a big thing, kind of a big thing. But anyway, that's my top five girls. So fashion right now has not been really good. I've been looking, and it hasn't been good for a while, actually. And I think people know that. I think the people really know what is good fashion, what is not. They just, they just need to express it more often so these people can change, the fashion industry, power to the people type of stuff. You know what I mean? The consumer is really in power. Even with fashion, big fashion houses, it's like the people if they should like voice their opinion, because it's like, it would be better if fashion was like for the people. I don't really know what's going to happen right now with fashion. The people I think what's really in style is like preppiness. And I think Dior, I saw the men's collection. It looks kind of weird, but it's basically preppy. Well, I think I'm going to get off now. I have like one thing to say. Tomorrow I'm going to watch a good movie. Like, that's it. I'm going to watch a good movie. And I really want to watch that Aliens, whatever that show is. It's on Hulu. It looks like an FX show, but it's on Hulu. And I'm like, Hulu has commercials. I wonder if that has commercials. But yeah, that looks really good. I mean, 2025 is looking to be a good year. Okay, bye guys.